So really, whenever you're building one of these, there will be loads of you building one. Best thing to remember is, whenever you're going to start building one, make sure you take the back wheel off the bike you got. You want to do it to the frame you want to build. And what you want to do is you want to build the rest of the bike around it. So I'd ignore the battery and the motor and the controller. Just look at the bike. So first off, you're going to want to get yourself a nice front wheel, a nice front disc. And then you want to go up, get yourself a nice set of forks, whatever they are. These are a nice set of Suntours. Get yourself a nice stem. I've got a nice giant stem. Nice set of bars. Pair of weight bars. Get yourself a nice set of grips. Couple of hydraulic disc brakes you're going to need. You want yourself a full suspension frame. There's lots of argument around this. But when it comes to riding a fast electric bike, when you're going 40 mile an hour and you hit a bump, you're going to want rear suspension, even if it's a little bit. You're going to want a front suspension, big wheels, big tyres. It's up to you, but pick your bike. Anyway, do that. So a big thing with the electric bike, you're going to be hitting bumps fast, so you're going to want a nice front end, at least. Just make sure you've got a nice front end, because that's where you control your bike. That's where all the maneuverability comes from. After that, you want to get yourself, make sure your frame's how you want it. You want the seat as comfy as you want it. That's not necessarily a comfy seat, but it's a seat I like because it's for pedalling fast. I rarely sit down when I'm just using the throttle. Suspension spring, rear spring, that's just an uprated. Took the standard one out, got an uprated one. You can get anything you want. Battery mount, make sure there's somewhere to mount the battery. And pedals, you want a nice grippy set of pedals, because on a fast e-bike you don't want to be slipping off. So you want nice grippy pedals. Alright, so once you've got the bike done, and it's all up together, and you've got your brakes in your front end, and your frame, and your seat and your pedals, all you got to do is buy any e-bike kit that comes with the controller, any of them. So get any 48 volt e-bike kit. I've done loads of these, so you could even get a 1000 watt, 1500 watt, 500 watt e-bike kit. You just bolt the wheel on. You run the wires into this little bag. That's where your controller is. You plug them in, that's it. You bolt your battery on. Takes 2 bolts. You plug that plug in, and then you turn the battery on and turn it on and you're golden. It is generally that simple. Put the throttle on. This is in a little bag. Them electrics. It's a matter of doing about 7 plugs and you have an electric bike. I think that's what a lot of people miss with it. It's genuinely that simple. It's just a battery with 2 wires coming out of it. A motor that already has all the wires done. It just bolts on like a push bike wheel, like a normal bicycle wheel. And then your controller box, which has the wires going from the wheel to it, just plug in. The wires from the battery, they just plug in. And then you have to put a throttle on it, which means 1 screw. It took about 15 minutes to make this.